the chocolates.
Wait, there's a podcast?
Really?
Scouts, welcome back to another episode of the We Got the Chocolates podcast. I'm Lee.
I'm Skint.
And I'm Gertie.
And that is Mickus over there.
Hello.
Mickus films and chimes in when we need him. You have probably arrived by accident, but definitely stay for a laugh. We Got the Chocolates. That is a win. It does mean to win. And Skin, you actually went for a skin check today, or as we like to call them, a Mitchell check.
Very good.
How'd you go?
Fine. Skin check went well. Doctor was not concerned about any of my skin.
At any stage did you find it funny that you were getting a skin check?
No, I wasn't laughing. I was worried I had cancer.
Oh,
Jesus.
that is quite. Yeah. Okay. That's fair. That wouldn't have been that funny then. For us, it was quite funny that this kid was getting a skin check. It caused just hours of just laughter go to. You would understand.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, mate. Yeah.
That type of gear that you just can't write, you know. You'll hear plenty of that throughout the app, I'm sure.
Hopefully a bit better.
Also, I had a bit of a pinch yourself moment the other night when we went to the BBL launch. I was crossing the road and I think I went Mickus crossed the road too early and Skin and Eloise were responsible and stayed back on the other side of the road. But I got over there, beat the car, didn't get hit by a car, which was wonderful. And on the other side was Adam Gilchrist, and he walked up to us and was like, "Boys, massive fan of your work." Mate, it was unbelievable. I was like, those sort of speed. I usually quite like talking.
Yeah. You panicked?
I was a bit like, yeah, mate, you too.
You too.
we could keep in commentary, all that sort of stuff. Your podcast. But no, I think I actually conducted myself reasonably well. But it was initially,
Mickus
not happy.
It was fine. It was fine.
Yeah, I was initially I was pretty taken aback. It wasn't on my bingo card having Adam Gilchrist walk up to us and say, like what you do.
That's the second time in the last fortnight that one of our team members has been starstruck by a former Australian wicketkeeper as well, actually.
Can you tell that story about Mickus, actually?
Yeah, because at Mickus and I went to the Brisbane Heat, the documentary premiere at Chermside.
Yeah, I just started watching that yesterday.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Ignite, it was awesome. And then, Mickus and I...
Reignite?
Yeah, Reignite.
Yeah.
Ignite was the first one.
Yeah. This was the sequel. No, but Mickus and I went, and I've had a relationship with Ian Healy for a while. We've been, mates for a while. I've done a bit of work with him, all that type of stuff. And then I introduced Mickus to him, and I said, "You two have met each other before, haven't you?" And then Ian said, "Yeah, I think we have. Where have we met?"
It wasn't even that bad.
And then Mickus sort of stood and looked at him like he'd sort of seen a ghost for about 30 seconds. And he's like, and Heels then said it again. It's like, was it at Valleys or something like that?
I tried to prompt him.
Yeah. He knew. He knew.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
It was worse because I said to him, "Oh, we've met before."
Yes,
and then he just looked at me and went, "Oh, have we? Where did we meet?" And then I was like, uh-oh. And then, when he said Valleys, I should have gone, at the cricket club, obviously. That's where I am there all the time.
Yeah.
But have you actually met him?
At Tommy's Bucks party, which is the same weekend as Skin's Bucks party.
But I panicked and I was like, this is so weird if it wasn't Ian Healy that I met and I just say, yeah, I met with that Bucks party in Byron that time.
And he said, "Nah, mate, never been to a Bucks."
Yeah, well, that didn't happen. No, I panicked. I obviously panicked and didn't say anything.
He sat down for 15 minutes and didn't talk to anyone else after.
It was longer than 15 minutes.
Ian Healy or Mickus? Because he was probably scarred too. What the hell's wrong with these people?
Why not go on here? I know I'm on the board, but Jesus Christ.
I'm considering actually just putting in my leave straight away if I have to come to these sort of events.
Yeah.
That's great. All right. Any other news from anyone? We're all happy?
Happy.
That's great. Well, can I move us on to listen to the Chocs then?
I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. Listen
To the Chocs. There's been jingles in this episode, actually. If I was prepared earlier, I should have got some sad music here. Because this is something that we've spoken about before, but we got an update after there being radio silence for some time. You may remember quite a few episodes ago, I'm not sure exactly when it was, we got an email from Anon who wanted to remain nameless because her partner had remained nameless in her life. She could not remember the name, well, not remember or just never found out the name of the person that she was seeing. You remember this?
I do.
And we had to change her voice to the chipmunk voice and stuff when she came on the phone.
Yeah. So what happened? They'd matched on Tinder and then gone a few months without talking. And then when she came back and texted him, didn't have his number in her phone or something like that, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we came up with like that awesome thing of like dressing as the water meter.
Yeah, because that was the obvious one. Not just ringing him off private number.
Because they asked her, she asked us for romantic advice, and we were like, well, yeah, this is what we would do for private number. Or I think there was like check the driver's license or something like. And we came up with some great ideas. Then on the phone she was, and chipmunk voice. Then we never heard from her again until last week. I got this email, and it said, "Hey guys, last and final update." Just imagine there's sad music behind me as I'm reading this. It's been months and we have not spoken. And I don't think she meant her and us, although that's also true. Last time I was at his place, I said I felt sick, so we didn't have to make love in those little exclamation kind of points, that is, make love a second time. Jeez, half his luck. After I left, I never messaged him and he never messaged me. Maybe he knew I wasn't really sick. Maybe he cottoned on to me not knowing his name. Either way, he will forever be known as old mate with no name.
Oh, very good.
Sad story, isn't it?
Do you think?
It is.
But do you think now though, like now that it sort of looks like it's dead and buried in the, like, can we go her real voice? Can she reveal herself?
Also, surely at this point she can just message him and be like, hey. What was your name?
Yeah. Sorry things didn't work out. By the way, what was your name?
Yeah. She's not interested in making it work anymore.
No. Yeah, but
Just resolve the issue.
you'd have to get some clarity there, surely, to at least know. I don't know, because imagine talking like, oh, my ex, every time that she moves on from now on. This guy's got no character reference at all.
Yeah. Oh, your ex. Tell me about him. What was his name?
What was his name? I never got that far, but I can tell you where he works. And then, because everyone knows that we're geniuses at relationship advice, I mean, we fixed that one good and properly. So we've just randomly also got another voice message on the Choc line this week from Luke asking for relationship advice.
Hey lads, have a question about a topic for you. While swiping through Tinder, I had an attractive work colleague pop up.
Ooh.
The question for you is, do I skip the whole app thing and go and chat with her? How do I approach her and tell her that I saw her profile on Tinder? Thanks lads. Love you.
Skin, as probably the biggest Tinder user amongst the group, would you like to start?
Sure. Yep. This is just right in my wheelhouse.
Should clarify that Skin met his wife at high school.
It wasn't my wife at the time.
That would be strange.
My now wife met at high school. Yeah, so I've never really had to dabble much in the Tinder world, but I think you've got to skip Tinder. You can't, if you work with this person and you have some professional relationship, you can't be swiping on their Tinder profile and making things incredibly uncomfortable.
I think that's not a bad point.
Yeah.
Also, the temptation would be there to swipe, though.
Yeah, 100%.
Are you saying you've got more courage speaking like digitally than you do face to face?
Just more like that you'd always want to know, like, do they think I'm attractive? And therefore you'd have to swipe yes to just see if you matched. But then it would also be really deflating if you swipe yes and then there's no match and then you're like, oh, great, that person doesn't like me at all.
If you swipe left and then you're in HR next week, it's like, fuck.
Is left good?
I've never been able to remember this. Even I did use Tinder, but I can't remember left or right.
Yeah,
I think right. I thought right was no. Is left keep or who's
I don't
which
even
is
know.
keep?
No, mate.
Couldn't tell you.
Absolute relationship gurus. I can't remember. Swipe one of the ways to keep them and one of the ways to rack them off. I know that much.
Yeah, right.
When I used to play the game. But I'm not sure. In this scenario, I think you've probably got to not.
Yeah.
But also not reference the fact that you found them on Tinder.
Oh, that conversation cannot be brought up.
It can't be brought up, particularly at work. I wouldn't have thought. That's a very ambitious conversation.
I reckon you swipe on her and yep.
Which way?
Well, I didn't know which
You
way.
meant physically at work or on the app?
What are you trying to say?
I reckon,
Swipe what on her? Michael.
That is
I
too
don't know,
far.
I don't know if it's right or left, but like, on
You say
Tinder
yes.
to say yes.
I would like to express interest in this person. And then what happens after that?
Then
That's
like
true.
you bring it up, then you can talk about it in the office. I don't think you need to go like actually start messaging because then it's weird when you see it. But I think as a joke, be like,
Oh, okay.
we
Right.
matched on Tinder. Ha. That's probably not what you
Holy
would do.
hell.
Please don't speak to me like that again.
Can we
I'm
get
so
that?
glad I'm already married.
Can we get that cut up as just a little video expert of just how you should, like anyone struggling in the dating game?
Yeah,
Just that. Whatever
That's
Mickus
what-
just said there.
That's what the kids call Rizz.
Glad you had the R.
That is H to the Rizzo. ever I've seen it. Hope that helps, Luke. That
Holy
was good.
shit.
I mean, if you want Mickus' private number, he can help you out by the sounds of things.
I don't think we've helped at all. Don't start the conversation like that.
I wish I didn't say anything.
Well, actually,
unfortunately, you did.
yeah, I think we should clarify. Don't do what Mickus just did, whatever that is. So if anyone that is listening and actually thinks that we know something about relationships, because some have been successful for whatever reason, I'm not sure after watching that. But I just I'm not convinced that that's your right approach. Look, choose your own adventure. I'm not convinced that's how you should do it.
Yeah.
I just want that on the record.
Oh, my days. I couldn't agree more.
Bad luck, buddy.
Okay, I guess I'll just put you on mute over here.
Put the mic over there.
Oh, God.
Just go outside, start
Yeah,
anything,
man,
mate.
just go and
Oh,
get
you-
yourself
How much better was the last 3 weeks when I wasn't here?
So they had less of
that.
less Rizz moments.
Oh, the Rizzler. Sorry.
You just keep rizzing on everyone's face.
Okay.
You know that old expression though, it is what it is. Riz.
Riz what it is.
Riz what it is. Yeah. It's like it is what it is. But
That makes
Muhammad Rizwan.
what are you doing?
Okay, yeah, I'm doing something if everyone can calm down. We're going to try and name a team. I've been thinking about this because we've had 7,000 rain delays in our cricket season this year. We live in Brisbane, Australia. It couldn't possibly have rained more. We played like 3 days of cricket or something stupid pre-Christmas, which
good's
is
that?
not very many. Anyways, and we've had a lot of time to sit in the change room, watch it rain, and instead been like picking all-time teams on our little whiteboard there. Like we've got the best team of all time from our club, best Australian team of all time, things of that nature.
Good looking
Space
11.
Cadet 11. Good looking 11. Nice.
Oh.
I like that.
Best canteens in the Brisbane comp.
That's relatively straightforward, I think. There's a couple of stinkers.
Okay, let's do that next time.
Yeah. That's not this week. Anyways, so that I've been pondering about that for a little while, and then Lee was inspired by a member of the Indian cricket team and has come up with
deep.
a particular team that we're going to name. What have you got?
Well, Goaty refers to it as the ass team. It's the Athletic Spatial Squad
Okay.
is what we've called it. So all of these athletes have to have some reference to how you would describe the space
A
of
unit of
something.
measure.
A unit of measurement or like a description of like Akash deep, for example. Like that's deep.
Yes. That hole is deep.
Just that
Oh,
pool.
okay. No, you need to stop.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
What's
that was a poor
No,
example.
see,
I
what's
was trying
happened
to
here
help.
is
That
we've
was
lost
not-
him.
Yeah, we've got the freaking Rizz King back over there writing down just new lines that he's going to use at his workplace.
That's his fake Tinder profile.
Unfortunately, his workplace is here. So next time he comes into work, we're going to have to deal with that.
Ash Cash D.
Right. So just be careful, Skin, from now on.
That's, yep, my bad.
Okay.
Completely my fault.
All right. So what ones are you throwing? Do you want to start then, Skin?
No, I think you should start because some of your examples were like more normal. And
Yeah,
then
okay.
I really struggled, so I had to get pretty stretchy for
Okay.
all 4 of mine.
I've got some basic ones like in the AFL, Ben Long.
Nice.
In the cricket, Matt Short.
Yep.
Yep.
Ex-cricketer Stuart Broad.
Yep.
And then more niche in terms of unit of measurements, not niche in terms of athlete, but in the NBA, Paddy Mills.
Yeah, nice. Very good.
Oh, okay. Right.
Right. So it's in like actual milliliters.
Yeah, which is less to do with space and more to do with liquid volume.
Yeah, but doesn't liquid occupy space
Yeah.
at times? Like in a water
Mine,
bottle.
I've pretty much gone all units of measure, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. See, I avoided things like weight and stuff.
Oh, right.
And anyway.
I go obviously Paul Gallen. That's pretty straightforward.
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Okay,
and
well
then
done.
a cricketer that we played with, 2 meter Peter George.
he literally was 2 meters
tall.
Now an umpire, actually,
Yeah.
interestingly.
Remember when I first met him and you were calling him 2 meter Peter? I asked him if he was actually 2 meters. He just looked at me like I was a fucking idiot because
That's a stupid question.
Yeah, turns out he's 203 centimeters.
Yep.
Anyways, so yeah, mine are all pretty dust. Zahir can't fit through that door.
Just a stretch to start with, so I'm interested in where this goes.
And Merv Hughes Mungus.
I like that.
Okay. I also had Ray Stone, because I'm
Yep.
pretty sure that's a unit of measurement
Yep.
in the NRL, and Colum Ingram.
That's great.
Cricketer.
Yeah. I had former IOC, I think he was chairman of the IOC, Dick Pound. That's his actual name.
I thought that was his job.
Yeah. That's Mickus's. Yeah, come on, Michael. Seriously.
You can't actually say that.
That's his actual name, mate. It's Dick Pound. Probably Richard, I would imagine. Yeah. I'm not sure which is better.
What are the parents thinking?
I know.
It's a great question.
Anyway, and then Stretchy, our former NBA player, Muggsy Bogues. Like a mug.
Is that his nickname? Or
No, Muggsy's his name. Yeah.
It's a brilliant
He's
first name.
that like 5'3" basketballer.
Evans
He's in
Park.
Space Jam.
Yeah, I think I remember
Yeah.
that.
Right. Okay. I had Russell all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast, Brooke.
Russell Westbrook, right?
Yep.
The actual name. Okay.
Andy, smaller than a bee's Kadik.
Who the heck is that?
Andy Dick.
Andy
Andy Caddick.
Andy Caddick.
Caddick. The seamer for England.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
nice. Yep.
Played test match for England.
He did indeed. All right. Well, that's a pretty good squad.
Both, which one your favourite one was?
Yeah, which one was your favourite? I don't know. Who's the captain of that team?
Oh, Mr. Pound. Big dick. Big dick.
What did he do?
He was the chairman of the IOC, International Olympic Committee. Yeah, 100%.
Until
Like,
recently?
he was in Sydney. Yeah. No, he's like a genuine.
That's recent.
It's year 2000.
Yeah.
That's pretty recent.
Yeah, no,
24
he's
years
a
ago.
genuine person. Dick Pound.
I
Yeah.
gather.
Yeah. you
can
gather
tell.
Dick Pound.
You know, you sometimes hear sledges that are like good and you tip your cap and go, well done. That's excellent. I had one yesterday that I heard in the crowd that made me do the opposite of whatever tipping your cap is. Made me quite confused. I went to one of those. I went to cricket in the morning to watch. This is the test match at Australia versus India. And then went to one of those assless lunches. Bottomless brunch, I think it's called. Walked out with no bum skin. And then...
Very good.
and then back to the cricket in the afternoon. And you know how everyone's usually had a few by the afternoon. So the crowd's getting involved. Mohammad Siraj from India has not been particularly well liked in Australia because he gave Travis Head a send off. I think he's actually quite funny to watch. And good for the game. But anyway, controversial opinion. And then he was coming down to the 5-leg boundary. And obviously the people in the crowd next to us were just sort of yelling out and going, you suck and you stink, and just a general abuse essentially. And then one guy that obviously wanted to get involved but didn't really know what to say yelled out, and I quote, "Your number sucks too." He was number 73. I just found that a very random sledge. I was like, why does that number suck? For what reason? I don't feel like anyone's getting that. Is there a reason that the number 73 would suck?
Well, if it was a couple shorter than that, I reckon it probably would.
Like 4 shorter or 71.
No. I mean, let's get like real. Like all the numbers on the back of the test jersey suck. Like you shouldn't have numbers on the test jerseys.
You don't reckon?
No, I reckon it looks tacky as.
It's good when you're sitting from a distance and Nathan McSweeney and Marnus Labuschagne are batting together because you can't tell them apart.
Yeah, really.
Oh, you probably can if you tried real hard, but
Well, the scoreboard's up there. It's got the little arrow next to them. It's pretty straightforward.
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah, there is also that. And then numbers on jerseys, you generally want lower the better.
you
Single
generally
digit.
want number 23, don't you? That's what all the guns were.
What do you wear for Redlands?
We don't even have numbers. Oh, no, I'm 18. Chris Hartley wore number 18.
Yeah.
So for the one-day cricket, I'm 18.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Why 23? What's that?
That's
Michael
just all
Jordan,
the-
Shane
Michael
Warne,
Jordan,
David
Shane
Beckham.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
All the guns wear it. David Beckham also wears 7. 7's a cool number, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what you want. So 73, bit dust. Also, very weird sledge.
Yeah, I'm pleased everyone agrees there.
Yeah.
Now, lost in transmission is what I'm calling this segment. Mickus, I need you on the tools here with your noise-cancelling headphones. Now, the art of small talk is sometimes quite difficult, Skin, you find particularly probably.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen a few examples of that in recent times.
Millions. Every time someone I meet for the first time comes and talks to me, I fuck it up.
Yeah.
That's probably why you love Japan so much. No one spoke to you.
That's true.
You were very good, though, very polite at saying arigato gozaimasu
Yeah,
as
I
we
know.
walked out.
I got so used to saying it. I've said it a couple of times since we're back.
And that's small talk 101. Speak in Japanese. Say thank you in Japanese to them. Well done.
This is Subway, mate.
So I had this idea actually more so to help you, I think, Skin, where you know how in like cricket, which we play, you would train at training with using a half bat, and we play like backyard cricket and stuff. We make training harder so that a game becomes easier, right?
Batting left-handed in the office cricket.
Batting left-handed in office cricket. We'll show you some of that later. Probably not on the podcast. It's more of an audio sort of visual. Right? Audio visual. That's good. Just an audio visual platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also visual if you're watching on YouTube, and hello to you as you are watching. So saved it.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
Just that as seamless as fucking anything, mate. Well done.
So here's my idea for the segment, right? to train us up and get better at the art of small talk.
Mm-hmm.
One of us will wear noise cancelling headphones, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the other two will start to take turns in conversing, having just a little small talk conversation. That person that's wearing the headphones will then be allowed a pause. The conversation will pause, look at them, and they will have to interject with their piece that fits the conversation using only lip reading and visuals as a guide. Okay. Conversation can be about anything, essentially. So, Goaty, I think you're actually going to be first wearing the headphones and I will be leading the conversation. Then it'll go to like Skin wearing the headphones, you leading the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So, I think Mickus is going to play you the Wicked soundtrack, which is quite topical at the moment. Big on my For You page. Have you seen that yet? Goaty can't hear a thing.
It says it's playing.
Well, I can guarantee it's not.
All right. So, and also to judge a winner of this game, we're looking for the most seamless transition into a conversation.
Holy fuck. He can't actually fucking hear anything.
No one said anything.
I haven't started talking yet. All right. So I went down to the shops just before.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, it was the weirdest experience. So many people down there that I would have been like 15 deep in the line.
Wow, but that's probably because Christmas is coming up soon. So lots of people are out doing their shopping, getting groceries for Christmas Day, presents, things of that nature.
Yeah, I went to the same place. Actually, I got a piccolo and a croissant, if that's all right.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. Take them off.
Right?
Take them off. You've done pretty well there.
Not bad.
I mean, you got a piccolo and a croissant from a place with a self-checkout, which would be Woolworths.
I got shops and then something the other day. I thought you said flick.
Which obviously would have meant coffee. You're quite right. All right. Skin, you've got the headphones on. I reckon Cody's going to be hard to beat there. That's pretty good. Goaty, you've got to lead this conversation too.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure if you've got a topic that you're happy to go with, but
sure.
I can help you out.
Oh, yes. It's
You bounce off me.
Yeah, right.
And then we'll leave space for Skin.
Yeah.
Skin?
Gibbs, have you any more thoughts of where we should host the We Got the Chocolates Christmas party?
I was thinking potentially we go to maybe 10-pin bowling, I'm thinking actually.
What about an X-Golf as a potential option?
Also like that.
Yeah, I went and swam some laps at the pool last week because I've been trying to work on my fitness.
Wow.
Not the best.
That's a shit Christmas party. Yeah.
Not the best.
I can't wait to do the 1500. Thanks, Grant Hackett.
Skin's idea for Christmas party is we go swimming. Well done. Well
I really
done.
thought I saw the word pool twice.
What would pool?
10
10 pool. 10 pin
that's
bowling.
still-
10 pin bowling.
okay, yeah.
Nice. All right, Mickus, you're up. Skin, you're leading the conversation.
Nice. This is good.
Oh, no.
You can't hear anything? You know what we should do is pretend to talk.
Wait,
I don't know, we should do that, but I feel like we'll do that one time later. Okay. Ready?
Goaty, how would you dress for a smart casual event?
I would go button-up tee, chinos, no tie though, and probably no jacket.
Okay, so does your shirt have to have a collar?
Yeah.
Right? Are you allowed to wear sneakers?
Or if they're nice, I reckon, like not a sports sneaker, it has to be like a dress brand sneaker.
Okay, right.
Happy with that?
Yeah, so Mickus and I had some issue at an event last week. So Mickus, what did you end up wearing to the smart casual party?
Yeah. I actually am also really keen for the 2025 NRL season. I do think the Titans will make the 8 this year.
Yes. Me too.
Perfect. You nailed that.
That was good.
Yeah, really good. Absolutely nailed it.
So close.
We were talking about NRL tipping the whole time.
Yeah.
No,
That
you
was
weren't.
amazing.
That was about smart casual dress.
I forgot. I'm watching Goaty while Skin's talking.
Also, to be fair, Skin did a full essay of a conversation before
Also,
you got a chance.
When Skin's facing Goaty with his moustache, I could not even see Skin's lips.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Apologies.
All right, well, this should be good because I've got to go while Mickus leads the conversation.
Oh, no.
Oh, please say something. Just say something. Say words.
Oh, no.
Say words.
Yeah.
Hey, Goaty, so you'll never believe what happened.
Yeah.
Me and Lee played golf on the weekend, and he actually 6-putted.
That's hard to do.
Very difficult.
I reckon it's harder to 6-putt than 1-putt.
And it was also quite a small green.
Oh, I'm glad you said green.
Yeah, I never really got into Lego as a kid. I think it was too expensive for mum, maybe. Holy hell, you can hear nothing.
Correct.
I had nothing to go off. I couldn't even tell when Mickus was talking versus when Goaty was talking. How'd I go?
Yeah, well,
We were talking about golf.
Yeah, Lego Man golf.
yeah, of course.
Nice. That was good.
God.
Who's got the best there? I think Goaty. Again, in terms of seamless transitions. I think Goaty's done the best. Still wasn't perfect, but
No one's perfect, mate.
no, probably gets the Joe Daddy point there.
Oh, fuck. I forgot we were doing.
Mark that down. 1 point to Goaty.
At what point do I have to declare till these other blokes catch
I
up?
think it's literally 6 and Skin's on 2, and I'm on 1 and Mickus on 0, and so is everyone else that's ever been on the podcast.
Okay. But I'm going to win the game this week, obviously. So
Correct. Okay.
Guys, we did this segment, how long ago? This would have been at least 12 months ago. We're still at your mum and dad's place.
Well, Dad hasn't.
Well, yeah. Well, Wayne was there in spirit.
one of the great blokes.
Rest in peace, Dad.
It would have been 18 months.
18 months, I reckon, yeah.
At least. How long have we been here for?
12 months.
Yes, it probably would have been. And the segment, perfect sponsorships don't exist. Except in this case, they do.
Yes.
And I think we had a few examples last time, which Lee doesn't have the audio to. So just press the button. Yeah, great. That'll do. Excellent. Beautiful.
I didn't know until we sat down. We sat down here to record and he's like, have you got that sound card just to throw back? I was like, no, mate. You didn't tell me you needed that.
No. Anyway, so what we've done, we've got 4 people's names who I guess would an ideal sponsor for those people would be Crisp.
Yes,
That's right.
Yes, we do.
Uh-huh.
I just want to warn, I've got one that could get us cancelled. So if
that's
it
fine.
gets removed from the episode by Dave the Brit who knows jack shit, then
He's a terrible person to run past.
Yeah. he's the loosest person I've met in my entire
He
life.
literally probably tell you to put more of those.
Yeah. And say it while you're nude.
Just totally unrelated. But will happen.
Yeah.
anyways,
All right.
just flag it. See how that goes.
Okay.
Who's opening the batting?
You go.
All right. First one, I reckon like a no-brainer. It's a gimme. Scott Drinkwater, sponsored by Mount Franklin.
Nice.
Yeah, easy. Just an easy one to tee us off.
Like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
It's in the
All right.
NRL in Australia.
Yeah.
I've gone all outside of Australia, like global, the NBA and EPL.
Yeah, okay.
I assumed you would go quite Australian.
I've
so
only got one Australian. He's my only Australian.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you got Australian skin?
I've gone non-Australian and also not necessarily athletes. I've got all celebrities of some sort.
Oh,
if that's
nice.
all right.
Oh, perfect sponsorship. Yeah, we never said it had to be athletes.
No, I
thank
mean, we love sponsorships, but we're not athletes.
Yep.
And my first one is iced tea from Lipton.
Nice.
Nice.
Just a nice little 3-putt to start.
Yeah, that's an easy word to start. I've got Kevin Durant, sponsored by the Calm Meditation app.
What?
Durant?
Oh, yeah. I like that.
All right. I
Goes
don't
for a
know.
rant.
No, wouldn't have a clue what that is.
The Calm Meditation app.
No, mate.
It's like meditation.
Pretty
app, doesn't it?
self-explanatory.
It's
It's an
a
app
real
that
clue
helps you
in it.
meditate.
Yeah, right. Is that why you're crashing the poles out there, is it?
No, that was Durantic.
I've got Jim Courier, who obviously commentates the Australian Open, former tennis player, sponsored by Australia Post.
Nice. Nice.
Lovely.
Good people too.
Yep.
Occasionally.
I had Taylor Swift, who probably makes enough money without sponsors, to be fair, but sponsored by Suzuki.
Makes
Obviously.
sense. I like it. What about also NBA, Devin Booker, sponsored by Airbnb.
Booker T, what a wrestler.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
5-time WCW champion, honestly. So niche. Leo Messi, obviously sponsored by Jim's Cleaning Supplies.
Yes. That's just a sponsorship that just makes sense.
It makes sense.
That's ridiculous.
It makes sense.
Imagine Messi just rocking
Yeah.
out.
Jim's cleaning. Just rocking out with a fucking Leo gurney.
Next press conference, he just got a gurney instead of a can of Pepsi.
Just rocks out with a fucking duster.
That is wonderful.
Oh, that is perfect. That's actually the perfect sponsorship.
It is a perfect.
I had Nicole Kidman, sponsored by the Boy Scouts.
Oh, good. Well
you.
done.
Mhm.
Okay,
Thank you.
nice. I'm going over to the EPL now.
Yeah.
Mo Salah, sponsored by Salada.
Sorry.
Just the biscuits.
Oh my God.
Saladas. They're delicious.
Saladas.
too.
My last one, English, probably the best player in the world at the moment, Joe Root, sponsored by Four Seasons Condom. Like, I had to.
Actually follows We Got the Chocolate, so he might.
Are you joking?
Joe Root follows We Got the Chocolate, so he may, if he gets sponsored by Four Seasons, we will know.
You're
and I mean
How will
Frankie
we
Valli
know?
in the Four Seasons, well, they'll release a song. How will we know? He'd have to do an ad.
Yeah,
for
we'll
it.
probably watch him promote them, I would think.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Might be some safe guidelines. There's coming.
Press conference.
We've done an ad for Durex
We have done, yeah. And Steady Freddy.
and Steady Freddy.
Yeah, we've done some ads before.
Oh, wonderful people.
They're looking to throw some. Oh, I don't need it. Don't worry.
And Pilot, actually.
Yeah.
Giving people lots of help. Yeah. Let me throw one at you. Ashley Cole, sponsored by China Senhua Energy. Biggest coal company in the
Or Scott Morrison. One of those. Oh, Andrew.
cancelled.
Okay, my last one, because my last one got cut, obviously. Lady Gaga, sponsored by the Goo Goo Dolls.
That sucks, but come on. It's not getting us cancelled.
Surely you're like baby born or something.
Yeah. We're finishing with a game. The game this week is Human Shazam.
Pump up Shazam, pump it up. Yeah, you'll need some prompting.
Yeah.
While your ears are thumping.
Yeah.
You can do some crumping.
Is the harmony good?
When was the last time you crumped?
Is it a crumpet or?
No, isn't there
genuine.
a dance called
Yeah, I think
crump?
there is a dance called crump. I was never great at it.
Wasn't there things called crump circles?
Yeah. Yes, there was. Yes. I was never big on my crumping. It might surprise you to know. I was more of a teach me how to Dougie operator.
How do you Dougie?
I still can't do that either,
Yeah,
but
right.
I used to try way harder at that than crumping.
Yeah.
Crumping sounds aggressive, I think. That was never my dance style.
There's been some very aggressive crumpers I've heard.
Yeah.
Dave?
Skid. Human Shazam. I'm just moving us on here. Human Shazam, we are playing. That's the game. It's for a Joe Daddy point. That means 2 have been given away in this episode. We really need Goaty to not win it to keep everyone in the hunt. Now, hopefully, it's a topic that he's not as good at. Do you want to explain that?
We are celebrating the end of the Eras tour.
It's an end of an eras.
Exactly. It's all Taylor Swift songs.
Yeah, right.
She's been touring for a long time.
How
and now
much
she's not.
fucking money would she have made, eh?
Oh, billions.
Well, then you got to add in the Suzuki thing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, that
Exactly.
$29,000 car's not going to in itself. I reckon.
I just can't imagine her driving that round for some reason. Anyway, first song. Ready? Oh, does everyone know how Human Shazam works?
Yeah, you got it. It's a MIDI file though.
It is a MIDI file.
yeah.
People at copyright centers have had a word to us. They don't want the actual songs played, so they'll sound a bit weird.
Taylor's got enough money though. I don't reckon she's going to take out $9.48.
I reckon she'd love copywriting people.
You reckon?
Yeah.
What are you saying about Taylor? Is that what you're saying?
She likes making money.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's
Interesting.
that.
Yeah, I think she literally entirely re-recorded all of her catalog as Taylor's version, so her old manager stopped
Well,
making money.
no, you
from
know
her.
what we're going to do? We're going to use that and we're going to write it as Gibbs' version.
Yeah, this is Gabe's version.
Yeah.
Which is me.
Okay.
Here you go.
Oh. Get Godel. Blank space.
It is blank space. Well done, Godel. Excellent start.
We might have to cut some.
Cut some of the blank space.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
There
a
could
bit
be
blank
plenty.
space in there. Okay. Song 2.
Godel. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Trouble.
That is correct as well.
What the hell is happening?
So I thought
How
you
are
didn't
you
like
so
Taylor
good at
Swift, yeah.
So I've got a 3-year-old daughter, mate,
Oh, yeah, true.
and a wife.
Who's Taylor Swift? Third song.
Godel.
Albert.
Oh, Skin, you're almost there. Actually, I think I heard you first. Skin.
that one
Yeah.
Skin, I think you got it first there.
Was that Love Story?
That was indeed Love Story. Very well done,
Nice
Skid.
work, Skin. You got me there.
Just got over the line. Something weird with these headphones. I think your voice.
You had the
just came
noise
through.
cancelling on just on that side.
That's right. That makes it 2 to Goaty, 1 to Skin. This next song I'm confused by.
Oh, Albert. Our song?
It is indeed our song, I believe. However, Dave, the Brit that knows jack shit, has written our story on the button, which is that's what sort of threw me there. But I would have to say that's our song.
It was a merger of Love Story and our song. Obviously. That was Taylor's version.
So that's why I was thrown. I was like, what the hell is our story?
I don't know our song.
That's an early
That's
song.
a very early one.
it?
I would say
Yeah.
first album, like when Taylor was 18 type of situation.
Yeah, right.
Good song.
Good song. Nice. Mickus, you ruled out. Thanks for playing. Or not playing. 2-2 is the score with one song to go. And a good song.
Albert,
Oh,
shake it off.
It is indeed.
Nice.
Shake it off. And Skin has just come from nowhere to grab the chocolates in the game and capture himself a Joe Daddy point as well.
Come on.
Very
that
well
was
done,
not
Skin.
at all rigged.
No,
That was just
a
it should
clean-
not have been 3-0 after 3.
No, that was a clean win.
I actually had forgotten
God,
entirely
this-
about that. And you've got to blame that on just, I guess.
Mainly Dave, I think.
Well, yeah. Cody's headphones, the microphone, just the delay over there. You shouldn't have Skyped in from Perth, obviously.
Yeah,
and I might have
yeah.
got it a bit earlier.
Yeah.
Also very well played to you, Mickus. I thought that was one of your better games.
thank you.
Lots of blank space over there, buddy.
Looking very likely to capture a point at any stage. Really threatening the scorers.
How, what's the cutoff? Like, how many more weeks until,
Nudie run.
yeah. Like, it's getting close.
No, you've got to get to the award ceremony.
The award ceremony we did say is end of financial year, or EFS as we like to say. No, that's a sale. End of financial year sale, I think. So end of financial year is just EFE.
Yeah. What's the score? How many points are we on?
I think you're genuinely on 6. Skin is on 3. I'm on 1, and Mickus is on 0.
So there's been 10 points awarded.
Yeah.
I'll get a point by June 30 next year. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you.
Certainly, if you keep up the form you're displaying at the moment, yes, that is true.
Okay. You're
what
in
do you
for
got?
an X.
You're in for an X. Someone will read it next.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's a good one. Nah, internet.
All right. What
right.
have you got, Skin?
I have an X. What? Shut
That
up.
just sounded funny.
My wife called to tell me she saw a fox on the way to work. I asked her how she knew it was on its way to work. And she hung up on me.
I love Twitter.
That is perfect. That's 10 out of 10. That's one of your better ones in recent times.
Thank you.
The one about the Swedish, how am I supposed to know
That's
it's raining in
gone nuts.
Sweden? That went unbelievable.
And I
that
didn't
video.
think that was in our top 10 tweets.
Yeah. Must have been 11th then.
Yeah, just. The 11th seed.
Just a cunt.
Very,
Yeah.
very good. Rightio, that is another episode of the We Got the Chocolates podcast complete. And we'd love you to get in contact with us at We Got the Chocolates wherever you are on social media. Actually, as an example, I just saw this message that came in from Glenn Swift, Taylor's sister, who's been a prominent feature.
Taylor's
of this.
sister, Glenn.
Well, 2024
And Glenn Close is a lady.
and Glenn Coco is also a lady.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, Glenn is more of a male name. There'd be more men named Glenn.
Actually, there's more places. Glen Innes, Glennis Vale.
Okay, so you've got 2.
We're actually recording this in Glaston.
Quest. You suck.
We actually shop at Gleston Less. Yeah, Glenn probably more prominently Taylor's brother.
Yeah.
So it's just it's an example of sometimes it takes us a while to reply to things, but I saw this. Okay, so this is a true story, in brackets, love your pod. My good friend Len.
Imagine having 2 mates, so one's like, it's Glenn and Len. Oh, you can't.
But is it,
I think like, it's
And you
nah.
can't befriend him if you
Nah,
don't.
I was going to say, you're going to have to say, mate, look, I love you, but like, I need some mates with another name.
greatest thing is, in brackets, he says not his real name.
Okay, play on.
All right. So my good friend Len has a cat named Nibbles got run over by a car.
Oh.
Straight to the vet, really fucked. This is written in like bullet points.
Yeah.
So Len arrives at said vet and waits Then the clinical room door slightly opens and Len hears a giggle. Door closes. When the door finally opens and the vet nurse comes out and asks for the owner of Nibbles, and I quote, this is what Len said, I didn't fucking know when I named the cat it would have my fucking surname.
No, what's his last name? It can't be.
No. Len Hiscock is his name. This is all true. And we cried laughing when he told us. So the cat's name is Nibbles Hiscock.
That's not true. That's not true.
FYI, Dad's called Roger.
Roger is cock.
Oh, that's a family that that last name.
Just big Rog.
So that's the type of gear we're after. If you get it right, that's fantastic. Well done, Glenn and Len and
Nibbles.
Goodness me. Okay. In terms of homework for the week, which we often dish out, I just wanted to double down on last week's really. In the new year, we're splitting our YouTube channel out into two separate things. So we'll have jokes and challenges and such on the current existing one and the podcast on its own channel. So if you're listening to the podcast and you like doing that most weeks or watching it on YouTube, feel free to go subscribe to that. That'd be great.
You're going to have to set aside half an hour to teach me how to do that, mate.
Okay. And for those slightly more technically inclined than Cody, I'll put the link in the description.
Oh, thank you.
Very good. Now, remember to get out and have a chinwag with a few of your mates this week. It's nearly Christmas time. We've actually got a week off next week because it's Boxing Day, so most people will be watching the cricket or whatever you do in the US and the UK and stuff like that. Probably similar things. Celebrate with your family,
They're a
have
bit
a beer.
behind, so they're probably still celebrating Christmas Day.
True.
I might have a beer. I just don't know yet.
Right. So it's a great time to do that. And if you're doing that, you are absolutely getting the chocolates. We love having you here and we'll speak to you again, not next week, but the week after. And as always, good luck in the future. And that's Tom.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Merry Christmas.
Love you, Len.